Welcome to the Autism in Black podcast, where we focus on all things autism and the Black parent experience. Our goal is to always educate, support, and empower parents to advocate for not only their children, but themselves. I'm Maria Davis-Pierre, a licensed mental health counselor in the state of Florida and America's #1 autism advocate for Black parents. I'm the founder and CEO of Autism in Black, Inc., where we aim to include the excluded.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Autism in Black podcast, and welcome to a new season of the Autism in Black podcast. I'm your host, Maria Davis-Pierre, licensed mental health counselor and the CEO and founder of Autism in Black, Inc. So today's episode, we're talking all things 4th annual Autism in Black conference. We are gearing up for our 4th conference. This is our 4th year doing this. And each year it just grows and grows, and I learned so much. So one, I want to talk about, firstly, the reason why we started our conference. So a lot of you may know the backstory of how we started Autism in Black. Our oldest is autistic, and having to jump through those systemic barriers, those systemic hoops, we started our business. But a part of our business is now the conference that we're in our 4th year doing. And the reason why I started this conference really was because in my experiences of going to conferences for learning, nobody ever really focused on our experiences. Nobody centered our Black stories, our Black experiences, our Black voices. And it was just going to conference after conference and not feeling like I left with anything that I could utilize in my own life. It was no representation. And also, I wanted to bridge that gap on information and get it to our community at a larger scale and at a faster scale. And what way to do that but have a conference? So we started the Autism in Black conference 4 years ago. It's been completely virtual the last 3 years. This 4th year, it will be completely virtual as well. And our intention has initially, again, started out with just being a place of representation for our community, to hear our voices, to hear our stories, and to be with like-minded individuals, and a way to get that information to our community on a grander scale. As we started our conference year after year, we realized that we had cultivated a safe space for our attendees, for our speakers, a place where they didn't have to mask, a place where they didn't have to have their wall up, where they could be genuine with everybody who's in attendance at the conference, and just sit there and take in that moment of listening to somebody who is sharing a story that is so similar to yours, who seems to just understand what you've been going through, and they're saying all of those things, right? And you're feeling it. So we've cultivated a safe space now with our conference. So that is something that we've added to one of the benefits of attending an Autism in Black conference. So we're very excited for year 4. I wanted to give you guys a little details about our conference. We have so it's April 19th through the 21st of 2024, completely virtual. Our VIPs, if you sign up to be a VIP, you actually start on the 18th with me. We have a half-day VIP day, which is going to be exciting, and I'll be covering many topics. The agenda will be on our website, or should be on our website, so you can see not only our speakers, but the topics that they're talking about and the times that we'll be going from. On that Friday, the official kickoff of the conference, I believe we go from 12 to 6, and then Saturday and Sunday, it's 8:30 to 5 or 6 as well. We do have breaks. We do have a lunch time as well. We are one of the only, if not the only, Black neurodivergent-led conference out there, meaning that 80% of our speakers are either autistic or neurodivergent. So not only are our speakers speaking about their professional experiences, they're speaking about their personal experience, their lived experiences, how they navigate society being a autistic or neurodivergent individual, right? This year, we've also upped the ante on having more topics that relate to adults. In the past, we had maybe like one session that really focused on adults, but this year we've really cultivated that experience for adults as well. We have sessions on transitioning to adulthood. We have sessions on navigating the workforce, financial sessions. We have many sessions that are catered to autistic adults this year. So I'm very excited about that as well. So not only are we talking about our younger children, not only are we giving information to our professionals on how to reduce that harm when they're working with the Black disability community, with their clients and patients, but now we're also having a heavy focus on our late diagnosed autistic adults like myself, as well as autistic adults who are just navigating life, right? And how we do that. So I'm very excited about that. Many of you know I am a late diagnosed adult, and I learned a lot about myself after officially getting my diagnosis and going through those ebbs and flows of, you know, discovering myself as a Black autistic adult and what that meant for me and how I parent and how I look at myself and giving myself grace and whatnot. So we're very excited about that. We do have 3 ticket tiers. You have your general admission, which we start the 19th through the 21st, and then we have our VIP and our platinum VIP ticket tiers. With the VIP ticket tier, you start on the 18th with that half day of that half VIP day with me. You also get a VIP box, which we're very excited about. Always, our VIP boxes are known to be very heavy and filled with lots of goodies, and those get mailed to you. And you also get access to the professional panel session that will be happening on our VIP day as well. For our general admission, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do have panel days. There are the Black Fathers panel session, the Autistic Adult panel session, and the parenting parents panel session. But if you're a VIP ticket holder, you get an extra panel session, which is professionals. And it's a small group of professionals that we have cultivated that you get to now ask these professionals questions, right? You get to have that time with them to get your burning questions answered, right? So we have that for our VIP ticket holders as well. Now for our platinum VIP ticket holders, you get everything that general admission and VIP attendees get, but you also get a paint and sip, virtual paint and sip with me. So in your box, you will additionally get a tote bag that we get customized for us, that we get to paint and talk during our virtual paint and sip session. So we have that. And then you also get a one-to-one 60-minute virtual session with me that you can use for your personal, if you're, wanting to get information about your child's IEP, or you're wanting to get some parenting support, or you can use it for your business. If you're starting a business, wanting to start an advocacy business, wanting to start a business of consulting, you can use it for that as well. So it's your option to use it for personal or professional. So that's a little bit of information about our 3 ticket tiers. Everybody gets lifetime access to the recordings of the conference. So no matter if you're general admission VIP or platinum VIP, every person gets access to the recordings. So about a week after the conference, we send out the login information to our platform where we hold all of our conference recordings, our vault. So you get to get that access and you can watch the conference recordings as much as you like. It's yours for a lifetime, right? So we like to do that because we know that in the moment of the conference, it can kind of be overwhelming. You're getting a lot of information, you're taking your notes, and you're like, oh my goodness, I need to make sure I know A, B, and C and get it down, right? No, we want you to be in the moment of the conference. Take it in, take pieces of information and digest that. Don't feel the need to get every single bit of information that's coming at you because you may have a child who is 8, right? So middle school information may not be something that you are completely focused on right now, but in like a year or two, I need to go and look at that middle school information. So you have the ability to do that, right? So we like to make sure that our attendees don't feel so overwhelmed with trying to grasp every concept that is being stated to them. So you have the ability to go back and watch and rewatch all of the sessions as much as you like for every person who gets a ticket to the conference. What else about our conference? We hosted on the Hoover platform. This has been a platform that we've used since year 2. So we are going into our 3rd year of using this platform. Our attendees love this platform. The feedback that we've gotten about our platform is that it feels as if I'm at an in-person conference because it's so engaging. You're able to network with other individuals who are like-minded, have similar interests, or who are in your area. You're able to go up to pop-up sessions, right? A lot of the attendees create pop-up sessions based on material they may be learning at the conference, based on their interest, based on their children's age, based on their location, what have you. There's plenty of pop-up sessions that are constantly going on in the platform as well. You're able to connect with our speakers. You're able to go to their virtual exhibitor booths to see the items that they, the classes or courses that they may have, products that they may have. You're able to shop with them in our exhibitor booth. You're able to shop with our sponsors, which we will be announcing as well. If not, if it hasn't already been announced by the time this podcast comes out.
This episode of the Autism in Black podcast is sponsored by Amazon, our title sponsor for the 4th annual Autism in Black conference, and Grantmakers for Girls of Color, our gold sponsor for the 4th annual Autism in Black conference. Special thanks to Amazon and Grantmakers for Girls of Color for their sponsorship and making an impact.
So yeah, our virtual platform is something that is very engaging. So we're very excited about using that platform. Again, you're able to watch all of your sessions, mobile, desktop, iPads, or any of your electronics. You're able to watch the conference on. You can cast it on your TV, things of that nature. If you're on the go, listening it to in your car from your phone, right? So you're able to take it on the go as well. So we try to have that convenience for our attendees. So that is a little bit of information about the 2024 4th annual Autism in Black virtual conference. You can go to autisminblack.org/conference 2024 to learn more information, see our speakers, see that agenda, and purchase your ticket. See the 3 ticket tiers that we have and pick the option that best suits you. If you're wanting to sponsor or be an exhibitor, then email us at admin@autisminblack.org so that you can sign up to be an exhibitor or a sponsor as well. We're very excited to go into our 4th year of our conference. Every year, I feel so nervous that, oh my goodness, we're putting all this time, we're putting all this effort, and I really hope everybody enjoys it. Everybody sees the hard work. Everybody understands our mission with the conference. And I get nervous about that, but every year, it's been an overwhelmingly amount of amazing feedback that people have left feeling like this, I felt so at home, left feeling like, oh my gosh, I learned so much about myself. Last year, we had so many parents who realized they were neurodivergent themselves. And in talking with those parents, a year later, seeing that they've gotten their own diagnosis or they learned a lot about themselves that they've been figuring out. So each and every year, I'm just so blessed, so grateful to see the impact that our conference has on the community. And that's the goal, right? That's what we want to keep doing. So please make sure you're getting your tickets to the 4th Annual Autism in Black Conference. I want to spend that weekend with you. I want to network with you. I want to talk with you. And I want to learn with you because I learn just like you all learn from all of our speakers as well. So I'm excited. Click that link in the show notes to get your tickets. And I'll see you April 19th through the 21st. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Autism in Black podcast. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our podcast so you can always be notified when a new episode drops. To get the resources shared on today's podcast and the show notes, make sure to go to autisminblack.org/podcast. Don't forget to share your takeaways from the show on your IG stories and Twitter using our official hashtag #AIBpod so that we can find and share them. If you want to continue the conversation from today's episode, join our Autism in Black podcast Facebook community at facebook.com/group/AIBpod.